Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This video is going to be me explaining how to get the top 1.3% in the new final boss. So what I suggest you do first is that you pick a team that's got high HP. You don't really want too high attack on your king because your king will kill. I reckon nothing above what I have, anything above that will probably end up killing and you won't get the points. I suggest Hostess Liz or someone who can give you a lot of stats in the back, especially HP. There's also currently a blessing which allows you to get, I think, 10% more HP related stats, which I do recommend because mostly your points will come from you having super high HP. I put Fesgothra on here, just testing him out actually, because Fesgothra of course increases your HP related stats by, I want to say he increases them by about 10% when you reach max. So of course, this first phase is very simple. I don't really want to use too many cards because I'm too scared Gotha's Relic's going to go a little ham. Or Gotha's passive, to be fair, will be a little bit too strong. Obviously, we're patiencing it. I do highly recommend, so you will need someone who can remove buffs AoE, and someone who can remove stances AoE. So for stances, there's Matrona, Blue Matrona. I highly recommend using her if you don't have someone who has a remove stance AoE. And for remove buff AoE, who could you really use that removes buffs as AoE? Obviously you got King's ult, but like a more free-to-play character, there's not really many I can think of. You could maybe go for a character that ultimate removes buffs and stances, which may be quite a bit better. So here you just want a King ult because you want to remove all the buffs. You want to wait these turns out so you can actually get the remove buffs. You need to remove the buffs with all the points. 1.1 million, not too bad. Last round I did, I got 1.3 I think, but you know, it is what it is. You want to do this. I want to get Melee's ult. I don't want to get Gotha's ult, but I might just play this just to get rid of it. Obviously, does the debuff actually work on them? Also, yeah, you will also need 2 king cards here. So the reason you do want 2 king cards here is to ensure that you don't end up... So if Waylo hits you, that small guy there, if he hits you, he removes ult gauge for everyone, and also I believe he ult seals for 1 turn, which can be a little bit irritating, I'm not going to lie. We are just going to do this. I think I'm not using my melee ult, you have to wait 1 more turn. You also want the enemies to survive. If they don't survive, you don't get the points for removing the stances, because Melee's ult only removes the stances after the ult. Hey, they're going to remove this. They're going to pop their stances now, which is fine. Yeah, all good. He's not killing. So after I pop my ultimate, I'm then going to use the Gotha debuff card. Yeah, I'm going to use this card and then this. I'm doing that so that means this shouldn't kill. Yeah, very good. This will now increase my stats another time because Gotha's passive. And now Melee's AoE should just wipe. Perfect. That is very good. Honestly, that's probably the best one I've had so far, apart from the crit from King. And that has given me 3.9k. That's actually the highest I've gotten so far. As you can see, that's really how you want to get the points. Mostly it's based off your stats. So if you've been playing for a longer time, you've probably got better stats. And as you can see, I am 0.68%. No red Tarmiel. No characters that you heavily need. So I'm now going to go through substitute characters. So obviously we got Blue Matrona. So let's go to Matrona. This Blue Matrona. This card. Oh no, this is the remove buffs one. So if you wanted to, you could just use Blue Matrona, because she has a removed buffs at level 2 and a removed buffs at level 3. Removes buffs and stances at level 3. Her ultimate's not too bad, D-rank skills might be helpful for you, and increases the basic stats of giants. So this is where the main thing comes out. If you do want to go for the Rupture challenge, you can use Blue Diane. This Blue Diane. She's very good, she's got a Rupture card, her passive increases her attack by a percentage, by 6% every time it's her turn. Got a Rupture AoE card, which is what you need. You need to inflict Rupture 5 times, so that means I do suggest waiting for when they pop, when all 3 of them have buffs, and that means you only have to use 2 cards. Using 3 cards can be a little bit on the dangerous side, because you might not be able to kill. Her ult is very powerful. I highly recommend, if you need it to wipe after you've removed the stances on the second phase, her ult is the one to go. I've seen her ult hit 1.4 million with the way she's looking with the HP defense set. She's really strong. I highly recommend using her. In the back for stats, it highly depends on what characters you have, which is the slight problem. If you do have Hostess Liz and you have her relic, you can only use Hostess Liz if you have her relic. That's what I'm trying to say, because her Hostess Liz's relic buffs her stats. If you don't have her, you could run this Merlin if you want the increase to your ult gauge, or as those two units I've recommended are blue, use Marmus. Marmus increases HP by 30% for all blue units, which would be very helpful for you. His relic won't be useful because he's in the back and it's completely fine. So your third unit would then have to be a blue character if you wanted to get like the most out of it for stats wise. And I can't really think of... You could use Margaret, but I think with Margaret you'd probably have to get a gold card, and Margaret may hit a little too hard. But yeah, that's just really my suggestions on characters you could use. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.